Hello, I am joined today by Evan.
Hello.
Who is an American, in case you couldn't work that out. I wouldn't normally bring up that you are an American, it's just important because how long have you been in London now?
8 months.
In that time you've traversed the Tube, the London Underground.
It's like my second home.
Yeah, so you are well versed in the rules.
I know what to do.
You know exactly what to do.
I'm good.
Okay. So when you're waiting for the Tube to arrive, you must locate the exact spot on the platform where you think the door is going to arrive.
Yes. What I do is I look for the spot on the yellow line that looks the most dirtiest, where people have been walking, and I'm like, that must be it, and I stand there.
Good,
and then as soon as it comes up and the door opens, I'm like, yes!
So when the Tube arrives, you must ensure that you're the first person to step in.
Yes.
See if there's an empty seat and make a beeline for it.
Even if there's an old lady, it's not my problem.
You would do that because you've had a long day.
Yeah.
And you are more important.
Exactly.
Exactly, kid. So far you're doing great. You always have something to read?
No.
Oh, that is a shame. If everyone has a book or a newspaper, then everyone is focusing on that, and therefore the Tube is silent. And you know that you cannot talk on the Tube. Not to your friend, definitely not to a stranger. If you talk to a stranger on the Tube, you're out of the next stop. You're on the Tube.
Okay.
You see a heavily pregnant elderly woman walking towards you.
She's pregnant that old?
You know, modern science. You're sitting in the spot which says disabled, you know, please keep the seat up. What do you do?
I pretend I'm asleep.
Right, good.
I've done that before. I had this really old man just stand next to me and kind of look at me, so I close my eyes and put my head back.
And obviously you couldn't say anything to you because of the silence on the Tube.
Exactly, that's what I figured.
I was once on the Tube with one of my friends, also from America, and she was talking to me, so I was trying to explain to her that we can't have a conversation while on the Tube. Meanwhile, this woman was glaring at us. No one wants to hear you. No one cares about your life. Okay, this is the Tube. We've all had a long day, we want to get somewhere.
There was a time last week when I got on the Tube and there were two people that were grinding up against each other and having pumping sex, so everyone was kind of feeling awkward and looking at themselves. I took out my iPhone and I snapped a pic and everyone looked up at me and went, and then I uploaded it on Facebook and went, these people having sex on the Tube.
You flaunted the rules so badly. If you're reading a paper on the Tube,
cannot go past
you cannot go past. Don't listen to music on the Tube.
I listen to it at an
Why
acceptable
do you listen
level.
to music on the Tube?
Acceptable level. I always take them out, and if I can hear it with them out like this, then I turn it down so no one else can hear it. Okay, so sometimes I blast Kesha really loudly and everyone's looking at me.
Okay, well I mean, if you are telling everyone on the Tube to brush their teeth with a bottle of Jack, that definitely is going to cause you some dirty look.
I was sitting in my chair and there was a guy in the carriage across the window and he fell against the window and then puked through into our carriage.
Oh, that is horrible!
And then as soon as the Tube stopped, he face planted onto the platform. And that was one of my first weeks in London and I was like, I know what to expect.
Welcome to London!
No happiness is allowed.
Yeah, no happiness on the Tube. You can be happy in Oxford Street, skipping down doing your shopping. Absolutely no happiness as soon as you get on the Tube.
My least favorite part of the Tube is people that stand on the left side of the escalator.
Ah.
I literally want to just stick my fist up the butt.
Somebody today was standing on the right, and they had the suitcase on the left. And honestly, what are you doing? The other day actually, I went past someone and he was standing on the right, he had a big backpack on, but he was kind of leaning to one side. And as I walked up to him, I was like, can you just leave it? Oh, I've got a big bag. I don't care if you've got a big bag. You're still standing like that. Stand like that. That negates your big bag. I can walk past you still.
When I went to America 2 weeks ago for Playlist Live, and at that airport, there is no rule. That's only in London. And everyone was standing on the left. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to walk. Because Americans don't use the escalator as stairs. It's you get on. Okay.